Legend of Total War here, and today we'll be playing some more Total War Arena, and I'll be using Alexander the Great this time, with his shock cavalry. Now once again, this video is sponsored by Wargaming, so special thank you to them. And again, if you like what you see with this video, if you like the look of this game, and you're keen to give it a go, the game is free to download. So there's a link in the description, and there's a bonus code in there, PLAYTWA. What that code does, it's for new players only, so people who don't currently play Total War Arena. It'll give you 7 days of premium access, which will give you bonuses to experience after each match for 7 days. And also it'll give you 500 gold, which you can use to, again, speed your process up just a little bit. Anyway, let's jump into a match and see how we do using cavalry this time.
Join me, and the world will be ours.
Okay, so here we are in battle, just in the deployment phase. I've deployed myself over here, but with my shock cavalry, what I've found so far that works really well is I need to stand back a little bit. There is another guy here with cavalry, but that's not much. It's only, 1/5 of our army. So what are they saying? We're going to get hit by artillery or something? I don't know. So I'm actually going to hold back at the beginning, down to here. And see how things play out. These are not scout cavalry. Our job is to hit hard, but also I found that these cavalry can do a really good job at the end of a battle. And I usually do a pretty bad job if I go in guns are blazing at the beginning, because these guys they do a lot of damage, but they also take a lot of damage, so they're really a double-edged sword. So what I want to do is try and stay as fresh as possible and let the enemy get worn out, and then absolutely smash them in the end game if we need to. So let's just wait and see how things play out. Infantry are versatile, they can handle the situation at the beginning. But if I go in and I get caught by something, that's it, we're out. So they got some scout cavalry over here. We could beat them as long as we charge into them. If we just get into melee with them, we won't likely beat them. I've also got a consumable here, a Thessalian steed, which will help increase my impact damage, morale, melee attack, and morale. So I really want to make sure that I do the most damage as possible. I'm not really interested in defense. I want to do damage, but I want to be here at the end of the match. I don't want to die at the start. I feel like I'll be more useful to my team. Let the enemy wear itself out a little bit first. And then I'll come in the end to sweep in the victory. That's assuming that they need the victory. Who knows, my team might not need me. Okay, so this guy here is getting attacked by cavalry. I'm going to try and get these cavalry to go away. So yeah, you can see I'm scaring them off, but I probably won't catch them. My cavalry's not as fast. At least we've saved this guy for the most part. Well, actually for the lesser part, he's not in good shape there. Okay, so there's a big fight going on over here. We can actually hit them in the rear. They got cavalry versus cavalry. Now, while I'm confident my guys will win that engagement, I'm going to send one guy in there just to cycle charge. I don't want to send them all in at once because I don't want to blob up. Makes it harder to get out. No, what are you doing? Keep him in combat. He's just leaving. Okay, that engagement's no longer to our advantage. So the enemy definitely has cavalry superiority. It seems like they got quite a bit. I can't properly charge into there. flanks are too well protected. How are we going over here? He pushed in way too hard too early, but that's not good at all. Still too early to determine who's winning. I mean, the other team is winning, but it's too early to determine that the battle's lost. Spearmen coming in here to help. Okay, they got artillery shooting over here. I want to try and stay away from that. The battle's definitely not in our favor, but cavalry is really good at turning things around in the end game. I want to stay as fresh as possible. I reckon this guy here should pull back. You might think just charge into this, but the problem is because they've got so many supporting units nearby, I don't think I'd get very far. I'm not going to sacrifice myself to save a teammate, because they won't do the same for me. Okay, he's coming in to try and rear charge them. I will come in to help this guy. Now here's the problem. After the charge, I can't really do any damage, so we've got to get someone else in there to add in some more.
Crush them. Anvil. Shock cavalry. Run. Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry.
So yeah, the battle is not going well for us. But it can still be turned around because there's a lot of missile units on play at the moment.
Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry. Run.
This guy's a higher tier than me, but he's not going to want to engage. Doesn't want to get shocked. If I could get in there, that would be good. Alright, let's go. It's fairly open, let's do this. And you, down here, try and keep Alexander alive. Oh jeez, they're shooting at me. Come on, bit of a charge in. Got a little bit, but it wasn't much. That's not good.
Our troops are under attack.
My shock cavalry is not very well armored. There's too many missile units in there. I'm gonna have to go wide. I think in many ways I actually prefer Roman cavalry because they're much more durable. Even if they don't do as much damage on the charge. What's the good in the charge if you die trying?
Troops are routed! Destroy! Slay them! Hold them!
Well, that's pretty much me gone. You can see our cavalry is really soft. I feel like I definitely did a lot of damage to them, but without any support, without anything pinning them down, I really couldn't do that much. And that's the end of this match, unfortunately. There's no way my allies are going to come back from this. So we just wait until the match is over and then we'll get into another one. And hopefully get a bit better luck. So I think it's just good etiquette to watch as the last stand of your allies as they fall apart. Rather than just... I could leave the battle now, but I can't use Alexander until this battle's over. So they're getting friendly fire on their own troops. They're going to lose score for doing that. They shouldn't be doing that. It's not like they need to shoot him to win. This guy here's just about ready to... There we go. So, despite losing, we will get some experience. And it might be a good idea to upgrade my troops a little bit. So, I've already got the... Yeah, I can't pronounce that. But what else is there? So this will provide me with a little bit of extra body armor. Now, you saw in that battle, I got absolutely destroyed by missiles. So, having... I mean, we don't have shields with these cavalry, and shields would have really helped for missile block, but maybe some armor would help. Now, I don't currently have enough experience here to account for it. So what happens is you've got this free experience, and what that does is it's sort of like it's like a top up, which I can use. I've got enough experience to grab this, which is plus 14 melee weapon damage, but we really could have used some armor on that. Now, I did quite like my Thessalian steeds, so I'll get some more of those. Has to be purchased after each battle, win or lose.
Capture
Okay.
the enemy base or kill all enemy forces.
Alright, so once again we'll hang back, because our cavalry, as we've seen, is very weak at trying to defend itself. We are all attack, no defense. Let the enemy wear itself out a little bit first. We're a little bit stronger than we were last time, so we'll just have to see how we go. These guys are not good for scouting. They're not the fastest cavalry. So we just need to wait and see how it plays out. Maybe using that in the previous battle might have got us into the fight quicker. Because we really had to close the gap quickly, because it's just taking like a quarter of our health per shot. We died so fast. Again, this is kind of why I prefer the Roman cavalry. They're way sturdier. They've got shields as well. And they're amazing in melee.
They have claimed first blood.
Okay. These are all human plays, so I don't know what's going on there. They just like walked right past him. And once again we start off at a disadvantage because we've pushed in too hard too fast. I'm in no control of what my allies do. And I don't think there's any point barking orders at them, because most of the time people just are like, just go away, dude, let me play. Which is absolutely fine. So I'll let them play, and I'll have to try and clean up their mess at the end of the battle. But it's too early to tell at this stage. but that certainly doesn't help. See, they've got their own cavalry over here. They're not... See, they're very quickly getting wrecked, and the balance of power moving in our favour. He should have hung back. Like what I'm doing. Because that's the thing, you really don't want to get caught by something like that at the beginning of the match. This is a very powerful unit that has just been... just can't do anything. Because they're only good on the charge. So this guy here has done a great job in balancing the balance of power for us. So it doesn't look so bad now. Alright, we've got incoming over here. Now maybe this guy is thinking, I'm going to be a hero, I'm going to come and attack their base without any real support. Hang on. This guy here's more of a hero. Let's cut him off. It'd also be nice to know how much he has in reserve in the back here. Just let this scorched earth stuff run its course. I'm a little bit reluctant to charge into that, just because it'd be better if he was already in combat. Like, yeah, we could charge into him, but then what? He knows I'm nearby here, so maybe he'll bugger off. Alright, there's not much going on over here. Let's get in there and charge them on the rear, because they're weakened. Finish them off. Don't want to send all my cav, just one should do it. I missed the charge. Got like one or two of them, but that's not really good enough. Okay, I need to get away from this artillery. We will lose a lot of health really quickly from that. So get back, got to stay out of its range. We're winning, so we can afford to hang back at the beginning here. Well, it's actually sort of mid-range to the battle now. Okay, so the fight over here is starting to develop. Let's get around. See, in this you can't just double-click and be like, the unit will just charge where it's supposed to. You have to actually manually charge it. Okay, here's our chance. Come on. Here's our chance. Oh, come on, dude. Can't you see me coming to help? We need him to engage it. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Crush them.
They managed to turn around in time because he didn't. He didn't do his job and hold the bloody ground. And so we didn't do much damage front on. He had one job. Come on, dude. Trying to bloody help you here. You gotta tie him down. I can't do anything charging them front on. Okay, you need to rest because they can't charge again. Okay, hold the ground there. See, I'm not in command of... Get back. See, they turn around because they know that the charge is not going to be good. But that way, he's hitting into their rear. Alright. Just going to charge into him anyway. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Run to the rear. There we go. Decent charge. Now get out of there before they stand back up. You want to get in there as well?
Hammer them! Our troops are under attack! Shock cavalry! Double time! Hold them! Shock cavalry! Apace!
9 more seconds before I can do it again. You come back over here.
Shock cavalry! Quickly! Shock cavalry! Shock cavalry! Apace!
Still got another unit over here. So they're starting to come in. Balance of power looking pretty even. Slightly in our favour. Yeah, so they put that scorched earth in there so that I can't get in there so easily without taking damage. I'd rather not take damage. We're pretty soft as it is. But it seems like our guys are coming in to back us up a little bit. Okay, even though I'm going to take some damage coming through here, I need to help my friend out.
Crush them. Our troops are
Get out of there.
attack. Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry.
They're trying to block me off, but that's not going to matter. We've weakened them by enough that our allies can finish the job here. It's getting a bit too crowded. We need nice open spaces for our horses to graze, and I feel like I've done enough here. Our guys will finish the job. I'm going to go look for other enemies to kill. Now I'd rather not lose Alexander first, so let's use... Alexander is always in the one on the far left. Is the number 1 unit. So 1, 2, 3. This unit he hasn't been damaged at all. We're winning slightly.
Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry. Quickly. Shock cavalry. Defend our base.
Our base will be fine. We've got enough troops here. Chasing after him would be a bit pointless. He's not going to want to engage with us. Okay. Loads of archers coming in through here. Of course, that's what wrecked us last time. Wait for them to get busy shooting something else. Because even though we've got extra body armor, it's not gonna... That's not gonna, like, stop their shots. It's just gonna reduce the amount of damage by a small amount. What we need is shields. So we got shields right here. But I'm not in any control of them. Do I have a scout thing around here? Scout tower? Oh. Oops, 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 oops. Get back, get back. Don't mind turning around to charge into them, but we need some space.
Smash them apart.
Okay, we've got to keep our momentum going. Oh, jeez. That's okay, we didn't take too much damage, but we took morale damage. I'm getting closed in, I need to get out of here. Get back over here. Okay, here's our chance to do something big. Just ignore them. Ignore them. Jeez, we're taking a lot of damage from it, but just ignore them. I need my charge to charge into these guys here. I need you to move faster. Oh, I see silence. I can't use any abilities. Right, I was wondering what silence did. Oh, hang on. It's only for a few seconds there. Ah, missed.
Our troops are under attack. Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry.
Come on.
Quickly. Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry.
I really wish my ally didn't put that in there. And now we're losing. Not because of that, but it's just that... Okay, cut them off from over this way. Those archers are doing a pretty good job at avoiding us. And I can't get in there now, it's a big blob. Okay, but they're coming around the side here. Around the back, that's where we might get them. Obviously, avoid pikemen at all costs.
Crush them.
Okay, well, we got that one.
Quick march. Shock cavalry.
Where's my other one?
Shock cavalry. Our troops are under attack.
Get through here.
Shock cavalry. Dead.
Gotta kill them. Where's my other cav? Get in here.
Cavalry.
Problem is, it's hard to like turn around here and just get them.
Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry. Quick march. Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry. Run. Our troops are under attack. Shock cavalry.
Boy.
Attack.
They're really avoiding me very well because I get just not good at turning around corners.
Cavalry. Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry. Run.
But he got himself caught there, so in avoiding me, the infantry got it, and that's good enough. I don't get the kills though,
Cavalry.
which makes my score look bad.
Apace.
Yeah, god damn it. But we've still got a lot of troops.
Shock cavalry.
You'd be surprised how I've actually probably got the most troops left remaining on the battlefield. I could still turn this around and win it for the team
Shock
once
cavalry.
everything else is dead. I gotta get rid of those artillery.
Entrust yourselves to me.
Oh, we're running out of time. Oh crap! If we don't turn this around in 50 seconds, we are out of here.
Defend our base.
We gotta get rid of this right now. If we get rid of this within 46 seconds,
Shock cavalry. Shock cavalry. Your command. Kill. Smash them apart. Shock cavalry.
I've got 30 seconds. I gotta smash into these guys right here. Damn it! This guy doesn't have enough time.
Ready. Apace.
Can we get a clutch win here?
Slay them. Crush them.
Yes! Fucking hell! Clutch for the win.
Quick march. I bring you victory.
Clutch for the win right there. Didn't get the man of the match, but by holding back until the last moment and pushing the score just over enough for us to win on that one. That was close. A few seconds more, I would have lost that. Talk about clutch. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I think that using these heavy cavalry is pretty damn difficult, but that felt really good to win that for the team right there. Holding back, not doing a real great job at the beginning, but then came through at the end when they needed me the most. It just pushed the bouncer power over the line. Anyway, that's the end of this video, and we'll see you next time.